More than 24 countries have formally called for a United Nations investigation into Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte's war on drugs. Iceland had submitted the draft resolution backed by mostly European states. Now, this is the first time the Human Rights Council is being asked to address the crisis.
The Duterte government has always rejected what it says is outrageous interference by foreign propagandists. It insists that the more than 6,000 suspected drug dealers killed by police during raids had resisted arrest. But activists say that the number of killings is closer to 27,000.
Well, the latest casualty, a 3-year-old girl who was shot by police in a sting operation on Sunday. Authorities claim the child was used by her father as a human shield. But while Mr. Duterte faces international condemnation for his bloody drug war, sentiments at home are very different, as Buena Bernal tells us.
There are also a number of things worthy to note in terms of the timing of this draft resolution. It comes after the May midterm elections of the Philippines, which basically reinforced the popularity of President Rodrigo Duterte, where many of the candidates he endorsed, including first-time senatorial candidates, made it to the 12 contested spots in the Philippine Senate. Now, no aspiring senator from the opposition slate, Ocho Derecho, made it. That is the slate that has positioned itself as a strong and vocal opposition against administration policies, foremost of which is this controversial war on drugs. That is also the slate backed by the former ruling party, Liberal Party, whose lawmakers comprise the minority bloc in the Philippine Congress. Now, the results of that election was expected, as the net satisfaction rating of the Duterte administration during the first quarter of 2019 was at an all-time record high of 81%, and that just goes to show how, despite widespread international condemnation on the supposed or alleged abuses under this drug war, there has yet to be strong domestic clamor against this policy to the extent that it will dent the popularity of Mr. Duterte. Now, this draft resolution also comes ahead of the July 22 fourth State of the Nation address of Mr. Duterte, which will supposedly revolve around the poverty reduction programs of his administration. And that's worthy to note because one of the main criticisms against the drug war it has unduly targeted poor communities in Metro Manila. Critics are saying that the number and level of aggressiveness of police operations within gated communities in Manila pales in comparison to the deaths of those in the urban poor. And they're saying that does not deal with the core operations of the drug supply problem in terms of the traffickers and the syndicates, and it's just targeting the small-time drug peddlers.